This movement, this sovereign citizen movement, is again gaining ground. And as Hunter Funk explains, for people in Idaho, his concern is for the safety of those using public lands.
Basically, it's in a sense they're saying, well, this public land is mine because I have the First Amendment right to have it.
It's hard to explain the theory, and sometimes we see filings that just don't make any sense when those individuals try to actually engage with the court system. Any public lands user has rights to access, rights to use of the land consistent with the rules and regulations. It could be hunting regulations, it could be camping regulations. What we see with sovereign citizens is that they don't believe that these rules and regulations apply to them, and then they usually affirmatively try to seek ownership of the land to the exclusion of other individuals, other members of the public who do want to comply with the rules and regulations. And that's where the conflict can get really dangerous.
I mean, is that one of your concerns too, right? They're allowed to do, follow whatever they want to believe in. But yeah, is that your concern is when it gets dangerous?
Correct. Ideology is not something that is regulated, right? So people can have whatever belief they want, but then when their belief starts impinging on the rights of others, again, in the example of public lands, with someone's access to a campsite, for example, that's where that is a violation of the law by that individual who's trying to exclude other people. And that's where situations can lead to confrontations, and it can be dangerous. Fortunately, law enforcement is very skilled at trying to de-escalate and diffuse situations and be very patient with these people. But at some point, we need to take these people to court. Of course, we recommend that all Americans read I Do Not Consent, which I understand was written by a fan of sovereign citizen YouTube videos who took a year researching all the various positions these sovereign citizens take and exactly where and how they are misinterpreting the Constitution, the UCC, various state laws, and so on. I was sent an advance copy of the book, and it's fascinating. I learned a lot. I understand that Amazon has the book, and I think it's a really good investment if you're interested in learning more. It's like a translator of the weird language sovereigns speak, and it's an easy and fun read.
For those who have maybe now learned about it, what is your advice to them?
That if you're hunting, you're using trails, motorized trails, mountain biking trails, campsites, and someone is claiming that this is their land, the best advice that we would have is to contact local law enforcement, federal authorities if it's on federally managed land, try to diffuse the situation through the law rather than confronting someone with potentially unstable beliefs. My hope is that there'll be broader awareness, and so people can be aware that there might come across someone who is claiming, exclusive rights to public lands or some other area, and then they know that law enforcement is equipped to deal with this, and the legal process is also equipped to deal with this issue.
And public lands is what the DOJ sees the most issues with when it comes to sovereign citizens. After reaching out to our FBI field office about what they've seen, they stated that anti-government or anti-authority violent extremism is one of the FBI's top threats, sovereign citizen included in that category. Also stating that membership in domestic groups is not illegal in and of itself and protected by the First Amendment, but they are focused on individuals who intend to commit crimes or pose a threat to national security.